Good morning. Right, I'm on a job on my own today. So this one's been waiting around for a while, so you won't recognise it, but you might recognise that there where I put the lintel in. No, the lintel was back to front, that was it, and I used the brick slips to basically sort out the brickwork. I couldn't put any bricks onto the lintel, so using brick slips and nearest things just to get it to match into the coin there. Anyway, what we're here for today is a render job on the house next door. So they'd seen me done some work, and he asked me if I could sort this out, so let me just turn you around so you can see. So this is the job in question. If you look, see there, look, it's had the wrong paint on to start with, it's all just failing. Just hand back a bit, just come back over here, so if I look back a bit, you can see all these bits, it's where it's been bodged up and made up over the years. So what he wants me to do, he wants me to go to this fall pipe here and then cut across at his toilet there, and then he wants me to do all these indents. Now his budget isn't too great, so, but I haven't told him, but I'm contemplating going across to that fall pipe, and then basically he wants to get the rest done eventually, so it'd be a case of doing it in two halves, so that'd be equivalent to an expansion joint across there. And then if he calls me back, and when he calls back to do the top half, that's all well and good. But today what I'm going to do is just get this off as best I can. The weather's on and off, it's raining and spinning, it's like real fine crap, but yeah, I want to get all this off as far as I can, and then see how that's looking before I put all my treatments on, all the prep work. So let me crack on. I'm going to get this off, get my stuff out the van, and then we'll see how it's going. Right, I've just drawn a straight line across there for my angle beads, and then I'm just going to groove it with my angle grinder, and then I know where I'm chopping it up to, because it won't break off when it comes to doing it. Nothing at all, nothing that I do. Promise I make, promise I make. Started to think. What's it up? Yeah, it should be the point out. What do you want to see? Yeah! In my van, please. On my coaster. Just a straight shot. Right, I've got some of this chopped off. What you can see is the back render coat is rock hard. Right, I got some broke off there, but it's the top coat what's weak. Now when you do old sand cement render, you're supposed to put the weaker mix on first and the stronger mix on the outside, not the other way around. So that's where the issue in lies. So this is the weaker mix, water's getting trapped in it, it's penetrating, and then it's making it pop. The sand and cement scratch coat is rock hard and nothing's getting through that. So that's where we're at. So it looks like it's just been a top coat coming off, which is good. If that back coat, don't get me wrong, anywhere where the back coat comes off, it'll come off and it'll get replaced. But yeah, we're getting there. It's just starting to rain again. Bloody typical. Right, that is literally just the hard coat, the scratch coat left on there. You can see a few bits where it's broken off, which will get filled in. Yeah, I want to get some of this crap picked up now, and then I say I might extend past and get rid of that bodge there, because it's going to look awful. Let's start clearing up and see how we get on. Can you see how wet though? I mean, I can smell it. I can smell this moisture. But can you actually visualise it? If you look sort of this area here, and as you go up, what do I do? What do I do? I've got to get up there done anyway. I've got to take them coins out. I've got to take the mortar out where the brick indents are, or the coin, whatever you want to call it. You only want to take them out and just put basically a straight line up. Right, I'm going to go over to the window and take it straight up there and across there. This is all, when you tap it, look. Now, I know the bloke hasn't got the funds to do it, so I don't want to give him a heart attack, because he's been confirming to me what I'm doing as far as I'm going, all that sort of stuff. He really wants to make sure I'm not going beyond what he said. But for that is there, it's 1 metre by 2 metres-ish, 2.5, maybe 3. I may as well just square that off and then go from there. Right, so I've got the trims on. He wants me to start that corner up there, so I'm just going to go around the coins up there, to the straight line. I've run out of trim, so first thing tomorrow will be get the rest of the trims on, and then I'm going to get me primer coat on. So that's the base coat, that's the scratch coat of render what you can see on the wall, which was already there, and it's rock hard. You can see some bits where it's broken off. Yeah, that's going to be alright. So we'll get the primer coat on, the rendered, and that'll help. I've just stuck these on with some Sodal super fast drying, tacky, glowy, stuffy shit. But we'll get the rendered on, and that'll hold it all in even more. Alright. So, right. Next time you see me, it'll be the morning. Right, now it's time to get the rendered on. So I know this is made by whether it's a key coat, so basically it enables you to put it onto multiple substrates. So cement boards, brick, block, old render. And the idea is, it's to give the monocuse a better chance of adhering. It sorts out the curing rate, it stabilises it, equalises it. So if you've got block and you've got brick and you're going across both, it'll balance out the drying time. One bag does 7.5 metres square. you've only got to put a couple of millimetre on and then give it a textured finish. I usually just use a brush head or a roller or something like that. It's 3 parts to 1, so it's 3 parts of this to 1 part of water. So I'm going to do is get some mixed up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go around the edges first, I think, along the bottom, just to give them, they're stuck on with the adhesive you saw me yesterday, but I'll get that on, and that just gives it a better chance of adhesion as well. So I like to get them on. I've got all the way up there. I'm going to try and stick that on with the Weber End-Aid as opposed to the adhesive, the sealant adhesive stuff I used yesterday. So I'm going to try and stick that on with the Weber End-Aid, and we'll go from there. I've dusted it down. There's no loose parts, so let's see how we get on. Right. You can see this. Look, it's just like a firm cement, right? You might think I'm only using a towel trowel. I don't want to use my plastering trowel on this, so it's got a straight edge. All I've got to do is put it on and then give it a tickle with a brush or something, just to give it a stipple effect. So all I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm just going to go around. What I am going to do is though, is fill out some of them hollows that starts to go off. Right in there, right into the feed. It's not a bad idea actually. I've brought that closer. Here we have it. So you don't want to be doing too much of a big area when you do this as well, because it dries quite quickly. So I might just grid it. Alright, young man. Yeah, yes, you know, but like in the back like yesterday. Use it to fill in all your hollows. Gotta make sure as well you give it a good clean down. Get rid of any contaminants. Fill it out a bit. Preparation is key. It's a good way of doing it with a towel. and I'm just going to heat it up. So, tell you what we've got, you can do that. Oh, it just takes a minute. And it puts a nice fan, flattens it off, gives a nice stipple finish if you like, or brushed finish. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't take too long before you've spread it out. Alright. Right, that's on. It's just starting to dry out. I've just got to brush that up there again because I had to build it out a bit. Got it all on up there, down there. It's just starting to rain a bit, but you can see how it's drying. I've left your cup there. So there we go, that's where we're at. 48 hours later. I've got the first batch of ECOREND mixed up, 4.5 litres of water. It's a lovely mix. God, how does that look? It must be about 5:30 now.